Despite the PS5 selling really well, there are still plenty of people who still can't get their hands on this console. But there is a chance that this could be changing very soon. According to this article from Metro Entertainment, it says that Sony is so sick of the problems that it's going to set up its own factory to make the chips it needs itself. And according to a Nikkei report covered by Reuters, Sony is entering a joint venture with Taiwanese company TMSC to build a factory in Japan, with the Japanese government also ready to pay up some of the investment. Surprisingly enough, this chip won't be getting used just for the PlayStation 5 consoles. It will also be used for semiconductors, for automobiles, and camera image sensors. Now this unfortunately doesn't mean that the shortage will be ending anytime soon, but with Sony trying their best to get more chips, it definitely seems promising for the PS5 stock in the future. I just hope that this will end soon. We are almost a year into the release of the PS5 lifespan, and the fact that so many people still can't get their hands on this console is really unfortunate. I guess one saving grace is the fact that there isn't that many exclusive games for the PS5, which means that most people who are still on the PS4 are really not missing much. But with the recent news surrounding Sony possibly moving on from the PS4, I just hope that we can at least keep the PS4 going a little bit longer, at least until the PS5 becomes more available for consumers to buy. Let's not also forget that we also have the problem with scalpers. So while this will ensure the chance of Sony having more consoles, this doesn't guarantee that consumers will be able to get this console due to scalpers still being a problem. However, there is news that the console shortage may not last too much longer. Recently at a Code conference, the CEO and president of hardware provider AMD, Lisa Su, said that the situation will get better in 2022, although supplies will remain tight through the end of this year and likely tighten the first half of next year. Now we know that AMD is a reputable graphics card company, but we still have to take what they say with a grain of salt. While this may be a prediction from Lisa Su, there's no guarantee that this will come into fruition. I have a feeling that most people want to believe that it'll be over in 2022, but there's also been some conflicting reports saying that it could last all the way until 2023 at the most. So whether what Lisa Su says here becomes true or not, it definitely does seem promising for the PS5 going forward. Many are also predicting that mid-2022 that you should be able to go into a store and grab a console without much hassle. Things have gotten so bad with the storage that Sony has opened up a direct registration system that will give those in the US a chance to purchase the PS5. According to this article from IGN, it also states that, however, not just anyone with a PSN account will be invited. According to the fact page, invitations are limited and will be based on previous interest in PlayStation activities. There will be a limited number of consoles available, but if you want to be within a chance, all you need to do is register for an invitation using your email and PSN ID. So while Sony is doing what they can to help with the shortages, this definitely doesn't look good for the PS5 going forward. It just seems like it's gonna be one of those things where it's just gonna be tough to get for a while. So your best bet is basically just to buckle up and get ready for the ride, because it looks like it's gonna be a bumpy one. But it is definitely reassuring to see that Sony is at least trying to do something to help get the PS5 in the hands of the consumers. Whether this will work or not, it definitely does seem reassuring that Sony is at least doing what they can to at least ease the shortages up just a little bit. I guess going forward, we'll just have to see how effective this can be, as well as how many more people will be able to secure a PS5, especially around the holiday season. I guess time will only tell. But what do you think? What do you think about Sony trying the hardest to make more consoles for consumers to buy? Do you think that they're doing the right thing? Do you think there's something different that they should do? Let me know down in the comments. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. By Audrey Hepburn. So what does this quote mean to me? One of the things I feel like people will get confused in life is that they always run after what's possible. But not many people want to chase after what's impossible. Something that seems crazy, something that seems like out of this world. Oh, there's no way you could do it. When little do they know that that's where all the fun in life is at. The fun in life really happens when you pursue the things that are impossible, not when you do the things that are possible. I look at this more as a mindset. More of a mindset of thinking that nothing really truly is impossible. If you really set your mind to something and you really believe that you can do this, then nothing is really impossible. A lot of people have a tendency to not try stuff due to the fact that they think they can achieve it. But it's really just a matter of thinking, why not? Why not try and do something that seems out of ordinary? Why not try to do something that might seem a little bit crazy? I really feel like that's the fun of life, is when you do something crazy. And it just feels like too many people get so hung up on the little things that they're too scared to take the risk. They get hung up on bills. They get hung up on family. They get hung up on so many different things that they're just too scared to take the risk. How I look at doing the impossible is, why not? There's so many examples that I could give of people that have done the impossible, but We'd be here all night if I did that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quote. Hope you guys got some new meaning out of it. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll be back with some more in the future. Peace.